Oh, girl. She is giving a girl skin, baby. Yeah. I'm showing you how I got this full face beat with BareMinerals. Girl, you're going to end up looking like Jasper, the friendly ghost. Not Casper, because Casper white. You're going to be looking like his cousin that's gray. Jasper, the friendly ghost, okay? Girl, this is just a finishing powder. You don't even want to be bothered, okay? But yeah, so the lashes are on, girl. This is the look, honey, okay? Girl, she's just fresh face. This is the look when you saying, you know, it's every day. I'm going to the office, but I'm not gonna let the work day stress me out, because I know when I get off, I'm going to somebody's happy hour and I'm gonna have me a margarita, okay? Girl, drink responsibly, 21 and over, disclaimer, okay? Hi guys, Naturelle Bombshell here, and welcome to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to show you how I got my full face of BareMinerals. So I had to come back to you with a BareMinerals video, because after that complexion rescue matte video, girl, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to wear it, because girl, it was not for me. I even tried the complexion rescue concealer, and I actually did a tutorial on it, girl. I ended up deleting it because it was just like not for me. But anyway, this is a moment of redemption, okay? So in this video, I am going to show you how I do my BareMinerals. We're going to concentrate on the OG, if you know me, which is the BareMinerals powder, loose powder foundation. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey. On my channel, I talk about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, my life as a plus size model, dating, shaking and moving in these ATL streets, and obviously, girl, how to get a little beat with full face of BareMinerals. So if you're interested in any of those things, make sure you click that subscribe button, like this video, and follow me on Instagram, where I share more. Without further ado, let's get into it. So first, some tips, tricks, and tidbits. The number one thing I hear about this foundation is people saying that I cannot find my color, or it makes me look gray and ashy, or it makes me itch. Now, if you try the original foundation, girl, if you have, again, a golden or olive undertone like me, and you use the original, girl, you're gonna end up looking like Jasper, the friendly ghost. Not Casper, because Casper white. You're gonna be looking like his cousin that's gray, Jasper, the friendly ghost, okay? Because you black and you didn't put on this pink pearlized finish, and that's not working with your undertone. Now, if you are a woman of color with a pink or neutral skin tone, then that can work for you. It actually looks really pretty and give you a glow. But if you're somebody like me with a golden or olive undertone, I'm warm golden olive, so I have to use the matte because it does not have that pearlized and it does not make me itch. But it doesn't have talc in it as well, so it's not drying matte. It's just like a matte finish. And if you have dry skin, I think you still be good with this. Just make sure you have a hydrating skin prep. Another thing, you want to apply this with a dense brush. This allows you to buff it in more and give more coverage. You get more product packed into the bristles, so it'll give you a fuller coverage. Not, to me, not full coverage, but definitely a high medium. After you put on, like, again, and I'm saying again because I did a video, but this is kind of like an updated one. If you're putting on concealer, highlight, you know, powder, bronzer, all of those layers will get you to a high medium. If you're using a brush like this, girl, just a finishing powder, don't even bother. Yeah, you want something more densely packed. Let me see, I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and if you just say, girl, BareMinerals, the color, the powder, it just don't work for me, I would encourage you also to try CoverFX. I'm in the color, this is not G90, because I can tell this look a little too warm. This is N90, but I am in G90. G90, G100. If you're kind of like my complexion, kind of like a brownish kind of caramel color, try G80, G90, or G100, because they actually categorize their foundations as medium, I'm sorry, as pink, neutral, golden. So it's I really love their powder. Now girl, you're gonna come up out that coin, okay? Let's be real. Now I will say you may want to search around, but they do have sales often, so you may just want to search around like holidays or something like that. Another brand that I'm loving that's clean beauty is LYS. Girl, they got me in a choke hold. Now she doesn't have a powder foundation, she has a pressed powder, which is really good, which I really like. But I wish she would come out with a matte powder foundation, because she has a serum foundation, it's a little too dewy. Girl, let's get into this tutorial, honey. Let's paint. So I've already filled in my brows off camera, because I feel like, girl, brow products are just, they come a dime a dozen. But I did have an old BareMinerals brow pencil that I did like, that I could not find. Girl, why I can't find my stuff? But that's not here nor there. So now I'm going to just kind of fill in my eyebrows. I'm sorry, clean up my eyebrows. And I'm taking the concealer, the original concealer in warm dark, and I think this one is medium tan, and mixing those just to get a nice light shade to clean up my brows with. Let me use this mirror. Oh, and also I did set I did prime my eyelids with the with the BareMinerals. It's like one of my favorite eyeshadow primers. So I did prime my with that. And now I'm going to take the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm just going to set that. Because that is a very emollient concealer, so you definitely want to set it with the powder. Boom. Okay, so we're going to do a real simple eye. I'm just going to take my, girl, like I said, I can't find anything. I'm going to take the BareMinerals BarePro. I use this as my bronzer. This is the BarePro powder. This is in the color Clove. This is the older formula. I'm not sure what they call it in the new formula now, because it seems like they went to just kind of undertones and numbers like medium, deep, dark, 4 or 5, or medium dark. But this was in Clove. So I just like to take this and just kind of warm up my eyes. I really like this color on my eyes too. And even if you're doing a full eye look, you can use your bronzer as a transition color, and it really just ties in your eye look really nice. It gives it just kind of like a cohesive look, since you're using that color as a bronzer as well. Girl, ain't that nice? Just nice and warm. Girl, nice brown. So next I'm going to take my BareMinerals highlighter in the color Fierce. Now I do know they just reformulated these. I think they're calling them like the BareMineral Glow now. I believe they have a similar formula to the Blonzers, which is the formula that I love. So, but I think that this is still called Fierce, but again, I think they packaged them. So I'm just gonna put this on my inner corner, girl, just to brighten up the look. Girl, that's how we're doing. Okay, and so now let's go to foundation. Now I'm taking the BareMinerals Combo Control Primer, because with a powder foundation I like to use kind of like a lotion primer, or kind of like a primer that sets into the skin. I really like the Prime Time primer, this one, but I like that for liquids. I don't really like that for powder. I know some people do use that for powder, but it's not my preference for powder. Like I said, I like more like a lotion that kind of sinks into the skin for a powder. Now I'm going in with the BareMinerals medium dark and warm dark. I combine these two. I probably just use medium dark because I don't know if I'm dark enough to use warm dark in, because girl, she got a vitamin D deficiency. She ain't been getting enough sun. Girl, a mess. And so I'm saying it to say medium dark, I mean warm dark might be a little bit too dark, but I love the undertone of warm dark, and I can, you know, balance it out even if it's too dark when I conceal. And that's another thing too. Girl, go in the dark, go ahead, you looking pink. I think they used to have a neutral dark. I'm not familiar with that one. I didn't use that as much, but like I said, my go-tos was always warm dark and medium dark when I got a little bit lighter. So I sprinkled it like cinnamon in a latte. Sorry, I didn't even show you that. Swirl, got it all out the cap. They say tap, but girl, you really don't even have tap. And like I like to do a like swipe down on my face first and swipe over it and then buff it in. And girl, you gonna buff to your harsh content. And you can already see how it just evened out my skin. But it still looks like skin, but you know, obviously this side has some imperfections. And then this is just evened it all out, but it still looks like skin. So I'm gonna show you a little bit more. So you're going to, again, sprinkle it like cinnamon on a latte. And again, I'm mixing two colors because, okay, and then we're gonna take that, swirl it. That wasn't, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If you have a densely packed brush, that is what's going to give you the most coverage. So if you have a loose brush like this, this is just, girl, finishing powder. You want something dense. So that's why I say, to me, the bristles take in all of the product, so I really don't even have to buff. And like I said, just swipe. And I'm going to do this side. Girl, and the girl, she matching. Now I'm just going to do one more. This is the last kind of layer that I do. Again, I'm just going to tap a little bit. So now I'm just going to do my last layer. And it's just, I'm just gonna buff it all over my face to just get like a cohesive color and look. So I'm just gonna swipe and buff. Okie dokie. So now, as you can see, my chest and my neck, my chest and my face are matching. Now this is a warmer foundation, but I'm going to break up some of that warmth when I put on my concealers. These are, to me, more yellow based concealers. Or actually, I think this one actually a little bit warmer. Not as yellow based as the other, but that's fine. Now, to me, with the emollient concealer, you definitely want to put it right under your eye because it will crease. You want to just kind of blend it up. And this is going to give you more coverage as well. And this is really kind of like my skin tone. So that's why I'm just going to bump it up with this color. Just to give a little bit more brightness. Not too much. And I'm going to take my sponge and blend this out. And then as I'm blending, again, since it's so emollient, I start blending down, or blending it, just kind of like spreading the product and then blending it up under my eye. This is a really pretty concealer. Another concealer I'm loving too is List Beauty. Girl, they probably got me in a chokehold too, cause girl. Girl, this is so pretty. Girl, look. Just the way it's laying on the skin, girl, and the little glow it got going. That's what, see, that's what I'm saying. The Complexion Rescue concealer I tried, girl, it was not giving this. So now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier powder in Honey. And this is just gonna add some extra brightness as well. And I'm gonna set it and set right under the eye so it won't crease. Girl, she is giving the girl skin, baby. Yeah. And then I just kind of take what's on my brush, kind of buff everything out. Girl, she's here with skin is in. Like, girl, quit playing with me. Okay, so now let's bump it up a notch. Now you can take this leave this step out if you want to, but I just like to do a contour. Now BareMinerals doesn't have technically a contour stick, but they do have the Complexion Rescue stick. I don't have one dark enough for me, so I'm going to use the List Beauty in Strength, just like, girl, to touch it up a little bit. Not much at all, because obviously this is a very light look. That's how we doing, like literally the bare minimum, just the bronze. And you can also just do this with powder, but like I say, I'm just doing the extra step. You can leave this out, because after I do this, I'm going to set this with a bronzer, and you can just do the bronzing part. But like I said, I love them. The cream contour. Girl, because I just love my cheekbones to be popping. So I'm going in with that same color that we used on our eyes, which was Clove. Gonna take a bronzing brush and just sweep over the cream that I just did. But like I said, if you don't do the cream, you can just do this to warm your face up. Girl, can you see it coming together? I'm sure you can. Next, girl, now these are balm.com. The Blonzers, girl, I would say they did their thing when they did this. I have Kiss of Rose and Kiss of Copper. Girl, as you can tell by the packaging, she been hitting these. I guess, let me see, let me do Kiss of, I'll do Kiss of Copper. Kiss of Copper kind of been my little go-to. I do Kiss of Rose like when I'm having like a full face of makeup. Well, more so like full of coverage, because it has a little bit more color to it. I know people put it on the nose, but girl, to me, put blush on the nose, girl, that gives me Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's giving Rudolph for me, but to each his own, but I don't do it. So I'm taking that bronzer, not bronzer, highlighter that I just put on my eyelid. Again, so like I said, we're using really the same products. That's what really ties this look in and makes it look so cohesive. This is a nice highlight. It just really just melts into the, girl, look at that. Ooh, bling bling. Every time I come around, you'll see that bling bling. Okay, girl, we in the home stretch now, baby. Okay, so now we're gonna do lip. And the lip I'm using, love their lip pencils. This is the, I think, Mineralist pencil. This is in Calm and Cocoa. Girl, these are so creamy. You can almost just use this as the lip color. Girl, look how they going on. I barely just touched this. Girl, see, that is the lip right there. You don't even need nothing. I was gonna put on some lip stick, but we'll keep it cute with gloss. So I'm just gonna take the BareMinerals. I feel like I had one darker than this. Maybe not. In the color Love, which is a nice kind of purpley mauve. I think this will look real good on dark skin. Oh girl, it's giving lip fillers, but they natural. Nice. Okay, next I do have a liner from BareMinerals. This is the Maximus. I will say I do like this liner, but this is a good everyday liner if you wanted like a real dramatic dark black liner. This is not as dark black, so actually that may be a good thing, because some people think like, you know, maybe a black liner is too harsh. But if you want something real dark, the NYX is the one I usually use, like I said, if I'm doing full coverage makeup. But since we're doing the everyday look, I'm just gonna do this one. Ooh. So now let me pop on these lashes. And the lashes are on. Okay, these are Kiss Pompadour. I think this is just a nice, light, everyday lash if you want to wear lashes. Obviously, you can use mascara. I personally really don't wear mascara, girl, because I got lashes, girl, like a baby penguin. I got a lot of hair on my head, but girl, my lashes and my brows, it's just kind of like, maybe God said, okay, I'm just gonna put all your hair right here, and that should be enough. That should suffice. Okay. But yeah, so the lashes are on, girl. This is the look, honey. Okay, girl, she's just fresh face. Oh, let me set. I have CoverFX setting spray. BareMinerals has a setting spray, but it was so glittery, I think. So I wasn't a fan. So I'm gonna use to keep it in kind of like the natural mineral realm. So it can last all day. Girl, and this is the look, girl. She fresh face. Okay. Well, Bombshells, this is, look, girl, excuse my nails. I have a nail tutorial too if you're interested in that coming up. How to do my press-ons that last. Make sure you check that out. That should be up. So as always, stay safe, go forth and prosper.